Hello everybody. Today we're going to cover one of my favorite poses, and it's called Warrior Two. And some of the benefits of a Warrior Two is it is a very big hip opener at the same time that it strengthens and tones the legs and the hips and the buttocks. So I'm going to start with a big wide stance. I'm going to turn the right toes out and the left toes in. Again, the heels in the center of the arch. Lifting the toes so I lift my arches, engage all of my legs. Looking for the hips to come under so I get that elongation from the pubic to the sternum. So there's a common mistake that I've seen. Some people over tilt that and then they're almost like doing an arch back. So you're basically tilting the hips to bring your hips to neutral. We're looking again at turning that thigh out, just like the triangle. Turning that thigh out, turning the back thigh out, pressing into all four corners of the feet. On the triangle, the important that when we bend the knee right over the middle toe. Right over the middle toe. So the common mistake on bending this knee is to have the knee come forward. When that happens, it puts stress on the inner knee. The other common mistake on when you bend the knee is taking the knee over the ankle. When it passes your ankle, it goes right into the front of the kneecap. So we're looking for, it's healthy to keep it either behind the ankle and or right over the ankle. You want to avoid coming in front because you can feel it right in the kneecap. So two things with the knee. Avoid letting it fall in and or come in front of the ankle. So, and the next thing that happens when that knee falls in, usually the hips go out. You lose that neutral position in your hips. So what I like to do is place my hand here when I'm learning is put this hand on my hip bone, my left hip bone, my right hand on this inner knee, just to help keep that knee back. I tilt my pelvis, I lengthen from the pubic to the sternum. So I've got pushing back strong into my back heel, keeping my toes lifted. And then I'm going to bring my arms into it. Gaze back at my left fingers to see that they're in line with my shoulder. Gaze over my front fingers. So in the warrior, you feel a dynamic power through the legs. You feel the warrior energy, but at the same time, there's this softness, this feminine energy quality in the upper body and in your face and in your breathing. And then to take it deeper, to open the hips even more, you just inch the foot forward to avoid the knee coming in front of the ankle. Lengthen from the pubic to the sternum. And if this is really intense hold for you, you can add a fire breath that's a forceful exhalation through the nose. Big breath in. And relax. Take your right palm up. We're going to do the reverse warrior. Take the left hand to the thigh and bring in the arm up. So the tendency on this one is people overstretch out of the shoulder. Here we want to lift the ribs up and keep the shoulder joint in a healthy position. Looking up at the armpit. So the tendency is people back off with the knee. We want to keep the knee right at that right angle. Come back to your warrior two. And then very slowly straighten the knee and relax your arms. Let's move to the other side. Turning the toes in, turning the left foot out. Again, check your heel to center of your arch. Turn the thigh out, turn both thighs out. Lift in your toes, engage your quadriceps. Lengthen from the pubic to the sternum. Bring the arms up. Bending the knee right over that middle toe. You can inch the foot out to avoid the knee passing the ankle. Scoop the hips under. Push strong into your right heel. Soft gaze at your fingertips, so a softness in your upper body and in your face. You can sink it deeper. Scoop the hips, push strong into your right heel. Keep the toes lifted. Reverse in our warrior. So you want to move slow with your breath. Lift your ribs. Breathe. Keep the hips under, the knee back over that middle toe. And then coming back slowly with control into your warrior two. And then straighten the leg. Right on track. Release the hands. And step the feet together, and you'll notice it's a big sensation in the hip. So walk it out to integrate the hip opening. And it's a good idea after doing these hip openers to take about a 20-minute walk to integrate all the work that you've done. Thank you.